I want to take another position, which is the question that is being raised by many people which oppose the boycott, or people which are kind of open but they're hesitating and saying, but culture, the world of culture is the world of dialogue. It allows to dialogue between diverse opinion and positions, etc. Well, we are not anymore in a position of dialogue. We have to consider that today we are in a position of a struggle. It's not about being in a dialogue in order to normalize. It's about being in a struggle. But the BDS gives us a possibility which is fantastic. By joining the BDS, by pushing Israeli cultural actors to join the BDS, we are building a platform where dialogue is on the base of equality and common humanity. Because there is no dialogue between oppressors and oppressed. There is no dialogue between privileged and people who don't have rights. This is a dialogue, and this sends us back to what Desmond Tutu said. This gives advantage always to the oppressor side. I would like to finish this part, and I'm ready to ask to get any question from the public, which is the question of the efficiency. You know, people say, look, finally, the only thing which is really efficient in international relation will be sanction and divestment. But in what regards cultural boycott can be efficient? What is the efficiency? Well, what we are trying to do through the campaign, or let me say it in a more fair way, what the Palestinian civil society is trying to do within, and by articulating this campaign, which has already 20 years, is to push the Israeli civil society to take a standpoint by considering in a maybe even liberal way to wait two things. What will be my advantage of one hand to continue to benefit from the privilege of the cultural production within Israel? And what will be my position if I am taking a position with the Palestinian and with what is the growing up today solidarity with the Palestine? So the idea is to attack the notion of privilege by itself. This is one. But as it was said in the introduction, it is Israel, the state of Israel, for many years, historically, is using the cultural product, is using the position which is sometimes a position of opposition of cultural actors in order to build a vitrine of respectability and the vitrine of a democracy. So I'm saying it clearly. BDS, it is a stone that we are throwing in order to break this vitrine of respectability. We want to show that this mask of respectability, it is a tool of propaganda that uses many Israeli good people in order to put the mask of the respectability. What we are asking them is take out the mask and break the mask of the state. This is the notion of BDS. When it will end, when BDS will end, what are the limits? Well, this is the guidelines. We have 3 points, which are: one, which is to stop the apartheid regime. Second is the acceptance, it's the retreat from all occupied territories. Third is the acceptation of international legality, which means international law, and all United Nations resolution and Security Council, including Resolution 194, which is the return of the Palestinian refugees that were expelled during the ethnic cleansing from Palestine in 1948. At that moment, the reintegration and the acceptance of international law will be the end of the campaign of BDS. Well, I would like to put a last point. You heard me. You heard me. I'm Israeli through passport. Sure, I have in the last years also another passport. Here I'm speaking to you publicly in a public space. It's even being filmed. It might be diffused. Well, I can assure you that I have no risk whatsoever. If I have no risk whatsoever, it is because of the nature of the Israeli regime, as I said, is an apartheid regime. So if I can take position, all what we are asking is you, obviously you take position, and more than that, you can push your Israeli friends or your Israeli co-producer or your Israelis partners to take a minimum of position, knowing that they risk nothing. Thank you very much.